Well, we just packed our stuff and we're heading to Vietnam, but we started the trip off just wonderful. We forgot On's passport, so now we have to rush back to her house to grab her passport and then head over to the airport. So hopefully we don't miss our flight, so stay tuned for that. Well, this turned into a shit show. So I got here and we went to go check in at the gate, and they said I needed a visa prior to landing in Vietnam, but everything we read online and my buddy just went there said that we didn't need a visa ahead of time. You can get a visa when you land. So we ended up missing our flight and I had to apply for an urgent visa, which ended up costing me an extra $233, and we had to rebook the tickets for today. So that's gonna be an additional, I don't know, $100 probably. So far it's fun. We're just waiting for the visa to get approved. It's a 4 to 8 hour process. And then we'll rebook our flights. I'm hoping for a 3 o'clock flight, but that's about 4 hours away. The next flight's at 7:15 p.m. So it kind of ruins our entire day there, but as long as we make it there, I guess that's all that matters. Well, after $400 extra and about 6 hours of wait time, we were able to get a flight and make it over to my 3rd Asian country that I've been to, which is Vietnam. We're gonna be here for about 10 days and we're gonna find stuff to do on the way. Here's a little bit of customs in Vietnam. Just made it through customs. It took about a half an hour to go through that. Probably the most uneventful entry to another country I've had so far. And there's not even a welcome sign. I was like wanting to video something that said like, oh, welcome to Vietnam, and there's nothing. So I just come out of the customs area and then it's just like a random exit. I mean, there's a bunch of people looking for their family, so I'll show you that, but. Still haven't seen a sign that says Vietnam at all anywhere, so we'll see if we can find one for the video. We just got into our hotel room here in Vietnam. This hotel cost us 1,000 baht, which ends up being about $30. Nice and cozy. They said they have a rooftop bar and a swimming pool, which I think we'll end up checking out later. We got a recommendation from the receptionist downstairs about a local restaurant to eat at. So we decided to stop by at Hoi An 79. And we ordered a couple dishes. The first one that we got was garlic sauteed spinach, and that was $2.11. We ended up getting fried tofu and a random beef dish that we have no idea what it is. It's right here. Hi. Yep, they all look at you. Funny thing is, everybody speaks to her as if she's Vietnamese. She just ignores everybody. Pretty funny. That tofu is fried perfectly. Has a really nice fry on the outside. The inside's still really mushy. We just finished up our first dinner in Vietnam, and I thought it was pretty good.
For starter.
Did you like it?
Yes. Fried tofu, very good.
Fried tofu, very good. And they kept speaking to her in Vietnamese. It's pretty funny. Those 3 plates ended up being, what was it? I think $7.50 was the total for the 3 plates there. So I thought this stuff was all just bags of trash on the side of the road. And On was telling me it is a morning market set up for all the restaurants. So it's a bunch of, nope, not over there, a bunch of fresh produce that they set up on each side of the road. On and I woke up today and she decided that she wanted to go rock climbing for the first time. She was so excited. She like woke me up at 6 in the morning and she's like, we gotta do this. I've been dreaming about it and this is what I want to do my whole life. So we're going. We found a gym here in Vietnam that we're gonna try out for the first time. So this gym's called Vertical Academy. We just finished up our session here and the gym overall was pretty fun. It was very difficult trying to figure out the routes and the color. Just to show you, I'll give you an example over here. So we have two routes that are right next to each other. We have a yellow and we have like a light cream, and their paths end up like crossing on the wall. And so it ends up making it a lot harder to try to follow the route or even find the route at the beginning of the, like when you first start. One of the guys was telling me that it's like a Japanese style, the way that they lay this out, which is kind of more chaotic and just kind of thrown together, less clean routes and clean lines. But like I said, it was a good challenge, trying to figure out where the routes were and what color you're actually doing. So it makes it a little bit more enjoyable than just a traditional gym every once in a while. I don't think I'd want this style of gym all the time, but just mixing it up, it's very, very fun to do. What was your first impression of rock climbing? You can make it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
You want to do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But next time I need to use your hands.
Or gloves. You want to wear gloves?
Look.
It's good. The place that we came here is called Toe Fat. It's been here since 1987 and they're really well known for what we call like pork buns, but what they call them is bonbo cuts. So these guys here, like that, or these guys. So the one that I ordered was, it has 8 quail eggs with ground pork inside of it. So it's gonna be pretty big. I'll show you guys once I get it. Look at the size of this. It's humongous. And like I said, this ended up being just over $2 for this. Had to buy us some dim sum, and this is what we came here for. There's a little quail egg there. I haven't got into it. I guess they also have one regular salty egg somewhere in the middle of it. There's a salty egg right there. There's no system to the madness. There's no traffic lights. There's no stop signs that we can see or that people are at least obeying. But it's just, I don't even know. Calculated chaos, I guess? This dude has a couch on his footbed. in the big city, you can definitely tell that it's a lot more underdeveloped than Thailand. Just walking the streets so far, it's pretty easy to see. Just show you right now what we're walking through. This is the sidewalk that we're walking on here. I think we're in a pretty well-known area too, so it's not like it's necessarily like the lower end parts of Vietnam. I think this is just kind of how majority of what we've seen looks like. We found the best rated street market we could find. There's about 1,300 reviews at 4.4. So that's what we're doing here. We're just walking along, looking at all the different food and stuff that they have. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of unique food that we're not used to seeing. Oh, it's like what you get at 7-Eleven? Right there too. Is that what you want? We just found a little spot in the Thai street market that has oysters, which I think oysters are called con, C-O-N. But right here, I have 8 of them for less than, just over $1. So it ended up being, I think, like $1.20 for 8 of these. So we're gonna dig into them and see how they are. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. I think it's still on time lapse. We came to one of the best banh mi spots in Ho Chi Minh. I'll show you. She closed at 9 o'clock. We got here about 8:10. She has a line of people.